are you doing that? Oh,
I don't know.
Bugs are biting me.
Because I was going to say, would you mind telling us something about your Swedish grandmother?
Yes, my Swedish grandmother came over to America when she was about 5 years old, and she had a family of 6 brothers and sisters, and they all stayed close. And they moved to Connecticut together. Their grandfather came first. Their father came first, and then their mom followed with all the kids. Her name was Selma Swanson, but then she married Fred Wiley, and so she changed her name. She had a wild streak in her. She was driving a little Volkswagen bug around when hardly any woman drove. She smoked cigarettes really elegantly with her red nail polish. She wore lipstick, and after my grandfather died, who I never met, it's rumored that she had a very young boyfriend. And I loved her very much. She taught me how to play canasta, which I still love to this day and play with my friends. And she made Swedish meatballs and Swedish pancakes. And we would spend every Thanksgiving at her house. And we loved going and hiding up in her, she had a 4-story house. And another family lived on the 2nd or 3rd floor, and then at the top floor there was an attic, and that's where we would hang out. And we would, there was a hole, and we would look down at the other family and sneak and stuff. And my father, when he was a boy, he made a map of some money that he hid, and we were always looking in walls and looking for the hidden map that he made. And my grandmother, with her husband, Fred Wiley, owned a art gallery called the Wiley Art Gallery in Hartford, Connecticut. And she sold it after he died. And they also had a cottage along the ocean, the Connecticut Ocean. So that was fun. We would go there every summer, not to her cottage, but to other relatives' cottages.
And all the Swedes would be speaking Swedish?
Yeah. And too bad I didn't learn it, but I didn't. None of us kids did.
Neither did your dad.
No. My dad could swear in Swedish and say a few words.
Yeah.
Flicka or something, you know.
Yeah.
And he could say girl and stuff.
Yeah.
But he learned French more, so he could.
And so she was the grandparent that you were the closest with?
Yeah. I didn't. Her husband died before I was born. My other grandmother died before I was born, and my grandfather, my mom's dad, was. We didn't see very often. I guess he was considered sort of the bad sheep of the family because he while his wife was sick, my grandmother, who died before I was born, while she was sick, he took up with another woman, and so I guess a lot of the family felt hurt by him. But when we would visit him, I thought he was fun and interesting. And when I got married to my first husband, we went to see my grandfather, and he told me that he smoked pot, and I thought that was really funny.
Thank you. I had the spinach one. Yes, thank you. Wait. Could we finish this first? How old were you when she died, or do you remember how she died, or?
She died from stomach cancer, and I was in college, and I went to see her over a break, like Thanksgiving or one of the holidays. I was so sad to see her in the hospital. I remember crying, and then when they called to tell me that she had died, back then they didn't have cell phones, of course.
Right.
So I got a phone call in the phone booth on my dormitory, and they said that I couldn't go to the funeral because they couldn't come and get me and then drive up to Connecticut and stuff, so I didn't get to go to the funeral, which I was sad about. But yeah, she was greatly missed. And my mom, who was married to my dad for many, many years, said that was the only time she ever saw him cry was when he heard that his mom died.
Yeah, that's so sad.
They were close.
Okay, well I'll end this. Bye.